Hello guys, I'm going to teach you about the derivation part of elongation of a bar due to its self-weight. We are actually going to deal with the prismatic bars. Prismatic bars are the bars as shown in figure whose cross-sectional area is same throughout the length. Before we deal with the case due to its self-weight, let us find out what is the elongation of a bar due to an external load. For this, let us consider a bar of length L. Sorry, this doesn't look prismatic. Let us assume. Okay, let us consider a bar of length L, and now let us whose area is A, and now let us apply an external load P. Due to this external load P, there will be some deformation. Let us assume that deformation to be delta L. Now delta L, let us find out the intensity of delta L from the concept of stress strain and Young's modulus. We know that stress is nothing but load by area and strain is change in deformation by the original change or deformation by the original length. Now the Young's modulus E is nothing but stress by strain, which is nothing but on further substitution of the values, what we get is PL by A delta L is nothing but Young's modulus. But what we need is the deformation due to the applied load. So let us make it a subject. So final equation what we are getting is delta L is nothing but PL by AE, where P is the applied for, where delta L is the deformation for the applied load, applied external load P, and for the length L, and A is the cross-sectional area, E is the Young's modulus of the material. This, remember this equation which we'll be using for deriving in the case of self-weight. In the case of self-weight, we cannot use the equation delta L is equals to PL by AE. We cannot substitute weight directly in place of P. Why? Because P here applied is the external load, but W is an self-weight, it is an internal load. So we cannot directly apply this analysis which we have done in the case of external load. So what we should do is we have to consider an element in the bar. So let us consider an element of length whose length is dy at a distance of y from the bottom, and what we are doing is we are considered an element whose length is dy from a distance of y. Now clearly observe the weight of the bar below it, weight of the bar below the external this element will become an external load to the element. I repeat, the weight of the bar below the element will become an external load to this. So when there is an external load applied, we can again use the previous concept we have derived, which is PL by A. We can use this concept, we can use this equation. So let us find out what is the intensity of weight for which we need the concept of which we need specific weight. Specific weight is nothing but weight by volume, that is for every unit volume the amount of weight it has. Okay, so volume is nothing but area times length. Here the length is y, we are finding the weight below the considered element only, so the length here is y. So W is gamma AL, and substituting y in the place of L, what the weight, this is the weight of the bar below, this is the weight of this section, this is the weight of this section which is below the considered element. Now as I told you, we can use this analysis of PL by AE, because here weight of the bar is external load for this element. So substituting the value of w, which is gamma ay. Now length here is dy. We are considering the length of the element, not the length of the bar below it. We are considering it for the we are considering it for the element, so the length is dy and a is the area. A remains same. A gets cancelled. Now finally what we are getting is delta L, which is the deformation of the element considered, which comes up as gamma y dy by e. Gamma y dy by e, sorry, gamma y dy by e, sorry, w way, we are substituting the gamma way into dy by e. Now this is for the section dy. This is for the element of length dy. For getting it to find it for the whole length, what we need to do is apply the integration over the length 0 to L w dy wy gamma ay by e into dy. Sorry, this is gamma ay. We have substituted in place of w, we have substituted gamma ay into dy by a gets cancelled, so here it is gamma y dy by e. Now gamma into y by e. Now gamma and e are constant, so we are bringing it out, gamma by e, and now integral 0 to L y dy. So on further simplification, what we get is gamma by e into y square by 2 from 0 to L, which is the deformation. Now on further simplification, what we get, gamma by e into L square by 2, gamma L square by 2e. This gamma, which is specific weight, is sometimes represented by small w. So in some textbooks it is represented as wl square by 2e, where w is the specific weight, nothing done. And if we want the same equation in terms of weight, that is capital W, we know that gamma is equals to weight by volume. Weight is nothing but gamma times volume is area into length. What we need is, okay, W by A is equals to gamma L. So what we already have is gamma L is delta L is gamma L square by 2e. So gamma L into L by 2e. Gamma L is nothing but W by A, WL by 2AE. This is the second expression for the deformation of bar due to its self weight. So we are here having the two expressions in terms of specific weight and self weight of a bar. Okay, and these are the derivation. This is the derivation part. Thank you for watching. I don't mind if you don't like it or subscribe it, but your feedback is more important to me so that I can improve myself. Please comment down below. Thank you for watching.